Hmm. Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom, labachayim, shal yasha'ala. Wa Shabbat shalom. Of course, giving all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Chakodash, Kahloi Wahwa Alahaino, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Chakodash. Of course, giving double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who well. Peace and salutations, labachayim, shal yasha'ala to the election of the nation of Israel. Or shalom to the Achim ill on the comment board. And I thought no. And Shemya Mappa is a Mappa, my young Gawala Kamakana from the Great Millstone Camp, specifically Plaintables by a yard in the city of Philadelphia. Abawa I'm the Mighty Ma 8, coming with a lesson little or a wee lesson. The Lamayim, this lesson, Hayab Bahabariath in the Hebrew. And it's a Ibariath Dapalath, the Hebrew prayer. Also a rar. Uh, um, it's actually a curse as well. All right, and because in this prayer, what you're going to see in the Book of Psalms, and the original inspiration came a bit with me, and actually, um, like I actually was in. Let me see something slack here. I actually was in. Damn, what was I doing? What did it zoom in? Oh, I can zoom in, but slack it. Yeah, I was actually I was preparing other prayer as Psalms 35 and 17, and then I just I got the basically I was like just meditating. I was like, yeah, like and like thinking about you know uh some of the things which, like I said, we go into Psalms 35. Which, let me see if I could pull it up real quick. And it's at Psalms 35, and that was verse 17. I was just meditating on how our enemies just be coming up against us and such. All right, and how, of course, we want our Lord and to actually rise up and exact vengeance for us. And so when I was in Psalms 35:17, which I'm gonna read it just just for the sake of this lesson. Lord, because this is part of the inspiration. Lord, how long wilt thou look on? Rescue my soul from their destructions, my darling, from the lions. All right, and I was just like, whoa, this of course, this got to be inspiration from having our enemies that come against us. So then that's when the volume or Psalms and chapter and what's that? Psalms chapter 35 and 1 comes into play, which I'm just gonna go into it. Okay, Psalms 35. You have it here, Psalms 35 and 1, which in the English, and it reads, please plead my cause, O Lord, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. And loads of the time, and we want, of course, like I said, we want a recompense for those that, well, of course, trouble us and such. And hey, and why not? Like, and of course, the scriptures say that vengeance is of the Lord's. Why not? And put up the prayer or put up the curse so that the Lord can do just that, bring forth the vengeance. Okay? So, in order to make it uh, pardon, you got dirt bikes in Philly. No matter where you go or where you live, there's a dirt bike. Except maybe knowing Edom's territory, certain places. But and it's that Rashai High Holy Day of so-called Thanksgiving. And I actually act that you know uh, witness the actual parade, and even before that, seeing all that was going on, it was just nothing but a ritual. So hey, you this spirit, body Yabashim Yashabashim Kudash, okay, as a roar for this curse, you know, and we should definitely put it against it, put it up, because like it, and those of our enemies want to just, like I said, they come up against us. And I remember I was even um navigating about in this particular at this place, and you had, like, you got different of these you got the police, different people that's there. And then say like I'll be working and such, working the actual thing. But it's a loads of spiritual activity, and our enemies, they come up with false accusations and stuff like that. So loads of times, like, hey, you can feel offended by it, and of course you take that, and cast all your burdens to Yahweh Shem Yashai, Shalom, La'ach, Kazak Ya Allah, Yahweh Shem Yashai, Shem Kadesh Barakatah, wa Nachawamata, and bless and comfort you. All right. Of course, to all the Aki and the Akwat that's seeing, you know, but yeah, hey, I seen pretty much it was a ritual that was done at that parade. You know, before even they even had the parade, they had awarium or lights, and I don't know, they had like a certain formation of lights, and you wouldn't even know that it would be like they would be there if it wasn't for you being there at the nighttime and such. So it was nothing but a big ritual and such. So this is, through the spirit, this is the combat, bringing, of course, our burdens. We are, as I say, we, we call our enemy Masha, our yeah, like Masha, I believe, right? Not Masha, but let me see, let me get it real quick. Like burden. If a brother know what I'm talking about, get it. It's like, I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. Masa, like massa, like master, you would say, on a shaddah, on a plantation and such. We would say, we would be call him that. That was his, a title, you know. But if brother don't have it, no worries. Um, I'm gonna just go into it. So Psalms 35:1, Quran reads, it says, "Plead my cause, O Yahweh, with them that strive with me, fight against them that fight against me." All right. That word plead should be familiar to you. Um, plead my cause, and that whole statement, which plead, go back to the Hebrew word, which is reyub. All right, reyub, Vahabarth in the Hebrew. All right, which I got like the wee blue letter here, and I'm gonna get it, which basically it goes into to strive. All right, to contend against. Okay, conduct a case or sue, hold controversial. All right, plead. Okay, so I just started like that. I'm gonna bring it up, of course. And pardon, I don't have the tripod right now, so bear with. And slacky if it's seemingly to freeze. Your eye can have to let me know if it's freezing or not. But La Dawada, which is first, which it goes into a Psalm of David. Okay, La Dawada, or the water, but La Dawada. All right, David. I mean, beloved. All right, by Barth in the Hebrew. All right, King David, the headed heat of the Ra'ash of the church, which is Peter, and the reincarnation, if you could receive it. All right. We got all these various psalms. All right, with your prayers and praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And the house of David would, of course, pray these things, of course. All right. Remembering ourselves. This is that generation. All right. And Yahweh Ratazah, we be part of the generation as of the elect. All right. There's no of all Israel are of Israel. We have enemies among Israel, right? Among Yasha'Allah. At this you know, that thing what I was at, which really it was loads of for the most part it was merely Edom that was at that parade. It was loads of Edomites that was there, and they was like I said, it was a heavy spirit of like like I felt like I'm like, damn, did they see me before on the highways and hedges? That, but the spirits know, it don't even matter. They know this, they reacting and such, you know. So anyway, going into it, it says, uh, Rayaba, all right, going into plead, all right, going into what? As we went into to contend with, all right, to make a case as we was going into. He has Yahweh, which is the Most High's name, Yahweh, which means he is or he exists, he to be. Yahweh, that's our power. All right, Bashem Yahweh Shai, in the name of Yahweh Shai. All right, Bashem Kakodash, in the name of the Holy Spirit. All right, but Rayaba, Yahweh, Ath is like definitely, you don't have to worry about that. You have Rayab, all right, which this root go back to again, I think it go back to the root is Rayab, I believe again. Let me see. Let me just double check. Yeah, Rayab, which goes into a what? With it says Rayab All right, now when you go into it says literally he will contend. All right, but it goes into it with them that strive with me, or like you see, like I see the at the end, which is a my, and then you have like you said, like the Rayub, all right, Rayub, all right, which this means a contender, basically a contender. Somebody's fighting, you're going against somebody. That's a contender, right? A contender to the crown or something, or a contender against you and stuff. They're adverse against you and stuff. All right. And you have opponent, right? Opponent. That's an opponent. Okay? Opponent. Okay, and we have opponents that are against us, man. We have, like I said, you go into the Psalms, the 83rd chapter, and it shows you, all of the different nations, and then we got, like I say, 2/3 of our people here in Babylon the Great, which is America. There's some confusion, and you got wicked Israelites, scattered, all over the place. They contend against us, man. So this curse can go to them too, But it says Rayaba, Yahweh Ath, Yah Rayaba, Yah La Lachama, all right, which if you know like the elder Malcolm, his name, but like this is Lachama, which means fight or battle, all right, because the Malcolm goes into a fight, I believe too, all right, but Lachama goes into fight against, all right, or do battle, okay, Lachama, all right, to fight against. We want the Lord to do battle, right? Oth is definitely, all right. You don't have to worry about it. It says La Chama all right, which goes into a fight against me. All right. Those that fight are them that fight against us, right? So you have it all together. You have it Rayaba, Yahweh Ath, Rayab, La Chama, Ath, La Chama, All right, all together when you read it all together, okay? Whenever Ash on the top, all right? Again, I read it. Karawa, I read it. Was it. Har is again, okay, in the Hebrew. All right, so Riyaba, Yahweh, Ath. Sakia. This modification came in. I read it again. Riyaba, Ath. Riyaba, Yahweh, Ath. Ya Riyabya, La Chama, Ath. La Chama, Ya. All right. Plead my cause, O Yahweh, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Like, in the world, you had it where, we would say, the Lord fight our battles for us, which is it's scriptural, and it's in the scriptures. And, I'm showing you that, and it's in other precepts. How Ratazah will do a lesson specifically, bring it, there's different Pequadim, precepts on that. Okay? Of course, when you start, a prayer, you're supposed to, you know, if you can, face the east, you know, Jerusalem is, okay, Jerusalem, Israel, all right? And of course, get on your knees if you can. Reverence Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Bashem Kakodash, go in that hidden place within your mind, all right? You know, you don't want to be like I said, you do these things in secret, you go up to Christians, they like fake Christians, pseudo Christians, they'll be out, trying to make everybody see them praying and such to seem as if they're pious and such. So this is a very intimate thing, the prayers, all right? Very, very intimate and such. Like you got some Jake sitting there about some I want to know who you are, what you are, or something like that. Your affection should be to Yahweh Shem Shai B'Shem Kokodash. This is the true love songs right here. These are psalms, okay? You know, that's heavy. Like I don't know what artist that is, but I just had to say that through the spirit and such. You know, so you have it Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem, Racha Kodash, Babuksha, 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 Shemai Dapalathia Aita, Most High, Yahweh, Ba is in, Ha is the, Shem, name, Yahushai, the Son of the Most High, the only begotten, Bahashem, in the name, Racha is spirit, Kodash, holy. Baba Kishah is please. Baba Kishah saying it 3 times, saying please, please, please. All right, you're begging. It's a supplication. Shema is here. Tapalath Yah is my prayer. Aitha is no. All right, or now. Riyaba Yahweh Ath. Yariyab Yah. Lachama Ath. Lachama Yah. All right. Plead Most High with them that contend with me, being your adversaries, your opponents, fight against them that fight against me. All right. And that's basically our do battle against me. All right. We want the Lord to do battle against them that come against us. All right. The names of Yahweh Bashem Shai Bashem Kokodash, Yahweh, well Yahweh Shai. Amen. Heavenly Father and the Son is important. All right. You have to, of course, hey, you got to be in that spirit of praying and going into that shagab or that high tower. And this is how we do it. We do it through spiritual means. Okay, being spiritual men. All right, being a people that's a spiritual people, a people of wisdom. All right, a strange people. Very, very, very peculiar. This is our treasures, the prayers. The heritage. This is what we are about. All right, this is the lot. Yahweh Bashem Shai, his children. All right, Yasha'Allah, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans, it's like foreigners. So, hey, just do the spirit. I hope you're edified. I just want to do that quick prayer right there. Make like a wee lesson of it in the spirit. I got another one. The Psalms 35 and 17 to do. Call all him like Yahweh Bashem Shai Bashem Kakodash. Of course, Shin Kabad, La Shala Yakim now was a going now Shal Yasha'Allah. Of course, given look at this man bought. Put that damn mug out of here. Put this person off, girl. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. So yeah, me. Shinya Kabad, which is going to the double honors. All right, Shinya. All right, being two double. All right, Kabad honor. All right, glory. Hashalayakim was Zaquinium. All right, the elders, the apostles, elders. Shalayakim going to the apostles. Elders is Zaquinium. Shalayasha'alas of Israel. Of course, who rule well. You know, and shalom to the elect. The elect that's out there. The elect gonna use these prayers. And I'm thankful that the inspiration, the exhortation of other brothers, that want, to keep more in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. You seeking the prayers, seeking the space of Yahweh Shem Shai. Convey that, because like I said, this stuff becomes very, 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 like repetitive, and it becomes, like I said, it comes like second nature. Reading that, it's like reciting it. You reciting these things, okay? Because it's a song. Rayaba, Yahweh, Ath, Yarayab, Yah, Lachama, Ath, Lachama, Yah. All right? And just imagine it like the song, Rayaba, Yahweh, you go into Yarayab, Yah, Lachama, you can, do the spirit. We going to have our voices, Kawal, Nawa, our voices, our Kawal. You say Yath or Wath. I gotta get the one proper one. But we gonna have our voices back in the Hebrew, where we can sing and stuff, man. I can't wait. We had everything. Our voice is an instrument, man. Lachamaya, yeah, Lachamaya. Yep. So shalom to the next lesson, which I'm gonna just go into the next lesson right after this one. So shalom.